If you ever opened GoHighLevel's calendar section and felt overwhelmed, don't worry because you are not alone. By the end of this video, you will have a fully working appointment booking system for your business, and you will learn how to build a complete calendar system from scratch, control availability and time slots, sync with Google or Outlook calendars, add payments, video calls, send automatic reminders and follow-ups, and even how to handle cancellations professionally. So without any further ado, let's jump into it. GoHighLevel's appointment booking is actually more than just a simple calendar. It's a full appointment engine. You can do so much more complex things with it than some of the competitor softwares that charge you $20, $30 a month just for the appointment setting features alone. So here's step one, which is setting up your first calendar. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to calendars in the left-hand menu, and then after that, click here on new calendar. And then after this, you have four options you can choose from: personal booking, round robin, collective booking, or class booking. And if you click on explore more types, there is even more that you can choose from. Now, in general, I recommend choosing the round robin part here because it gives you more flexibility. But if you need just a very simple and basic calendar, then also personal booking could work for you. But even if you only have like one person in the team, I recommend choosing round robin. And then after that, you can actually go ahead and name your calendar whatever it is that you want, right? So I'm just going to name this one strategy session. Now, obviously, having a calendar is absolutely crucial if you run any type of small business. Maybe you have a dentistry practice, maybe you have an actual digital agency, whatever kind of business you run. If you have sales calls, you need to have a robust appointment booking system in place. So that's exactly what we are creating right here. Now, after this, if you chose the round robin, you actually have to pick a team member. So I'm going to just choose myself as the team member for this. Then you can choose a custom URL for your appointment scheduling system. So I'm just going to choose, for example, Vince strategy session as my custom URL. And then the next setting that we are going to pick is the duration. So I'm going to make this, let's say, a 45-minute meeting, okay? And then you can actually select your availability, right? So you can see that I actually already set this up as an individual person in my team. So it's just going to naturally use my availability when it comes to this, but we can also tweak this even more than that. And by the way, if you haven't signed up for GoHighLevel yet, make sure you sign up with the link in the description down below, or if you already have an account, you can also upgrade it to a higher tier, and you can get over $5,000 worth of programs that I was selling in the past for completely free simply by signing up with that link in the description down below, and also get access to once a month group coaching calls with me personally. So I hope you enjoy that, and let's continue on with the tutorial. Let's go into advanced settings, right? So here, as you can see, I can actually go ahead and upload my own personal logo, and then it's going to show that on the calendar. Now, this is great because obviously, like the customers that you are sending this link out to, or if they see it on your website, they're going to see that essentially it's like your own system, it's fully branded, it has your own logo in it. So it's going to make you look a lot more professional than if you are just sending out a Calendly link. Now, in this case, I'm not going to upload one, but you should just make sure that the max dimensions are not bigger than 180 times 180 pixels. Then you can also put a description in here. So here what you want to do is kind of like write down who this event is for, what is it about, and who should book it and who shouldn't book it. So yeah, you can just put in here whatever text you want. Also, you can actually assign this event to a group. So if you are running like a much bigger sales organization, you can group people and just assign it to a specific group. So yeah, meeting invite title. So you can also customize that right here. You can choose the color for the meeting. Then here you have the staff and location. Okay, so especially for, again, round robin, where you can assign multiple team members to a specific event. This is very important. You can either optimize for availability or optimize for equal distribution. Let's say if I added another team member here as well, right? Now I have 2 team members on this event. And now, if I choose optimize for availability, it's going to basically automatically open up as much availability in the calendar slots as humanly possible. So if someone tries to book, they have plethora of options to choose from. If I optimize for equal distribution, then it's just going to make sure that both team members get the equal amount of sales calls in their calendar. And you can also choose who gets higher priority. So if you have, let's say, 2 salespeople in your team and one of them is closing a little bit better than the other one, then you can give high priority to the better closer and the low priority to the other one who is less likely to seal the deal. You can also choose meeting location right here. So you can choose Zoom, Google Meets, phone, Microsoft Teams, whatever it is that you want to go for, right? Now, again, here for availability, you can customize this way more. If I go in here, I can actually edit the individual days availability. Let's say if I don't want to, work on Sundays, I can just click here on edit, and then I will just turn off Sundays completely, click on save, and just like that, I was able to update my availability. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Now here you can see we can also control the booking rules. So you can see the meeting interval is 30 minutes. So what this means is that between 2 slots on the calendar, there is actually 30 minutes. If you want to make this even more granular, so people can choose between smaller intervals, you can make this 10 or 15 minutes, right? Whatever you prefer. You can obviously set the meeting duration. Now, what I would recommend here is to set also a minimum scheduling notice, so someone cannot book 5 minutes out in your calendar. What I would recommend putting in here is, either 1 day, or what I personally use is usually 4 hours out. So I don't let anyone book a meeting into my calendar closer than 4 hours to that specific hour when they are booking. Then date range. Again, this is a really important one. If you are running any sort of service-based business, generally speaking, from my experience after building, 7-figure service businesses, if you let people book more than 4 to 7 days out into the future, they are just going to forget about the appointment. Your show-up rates are going to go down. The close rate is going to go down. So what I personally used for coaching businesses and agency businesses in the past is 4 days. So nobody can book further than 4 days out into the future. Of course, there are exceptions, but generally speaking, you want it to be still fresh in their mind when they show up for the call. Now, this is another really important one, pre-buffer time and also post-buffer time. So here you can set how much of a buffer do you want before and after the event in your calendar. So I usually like to have 15 minutes before and after, as well as buffer time in between my events, in case if the call goes a little bit longer, and also just so I can prepare for it. And then you can also set how many bookings you are willing to take maximum per day. So let's say I don't want to take more than 6 bookings per day. I can just put that in here. And then here you can also choose how many maximum bookings can you take per user, per time slot. Generally speaking, obviously, you would leave this at 1. And then here, GoHighLevel also has this really interesting feature, which is called Look Busy. And then you can set the percentage as well. So let's say if you are kind of still starting out in your business and you don't have too many appointments on your calendar, so if they went on it, it would just look like you have, whole availability throughout the whole day, then you can actually use this feature called Look Busy, and it's going to reduce the available time slots randomly. So it just essentially looks like you have a bunch of meetings already on your schedule, and you can set the percentage as well in terms of what % of meeting slots you want to hide. So this is also pretty pretty helpful, and you don't really see this in a lot of appointment setting softwares. All right, now let's look into the advanced settings as well. So first of all, here you can actually, choose the form that you want to use. So you can set up a custom form for yourself as well if you want to, that they have to fill out before actually, booking the meeting. You can also check or uncheck this consent checkbox so that you can actually collect their emails and then send them, more marketing material. Then you can also choose this add guest feature, so it allows them to add multiple people to your meeting. I recommend doing this in case if they need to add, let's say, a business partner or a wife or a husband to be able to make the decision on the call. Then you can also add a confirmation page, and the amazing part here is that you can super easily redirect them to a different URL. So what I would recommend you to do is to actually set up in GoHighLevel a simple page where you have like a video telling them like, hey, congratulations for booking in your call. This is how you should prepare to get the most out of our meeting in the next, couple of days. Then also add some more testimonials in there. So just create like a confirmation page, and it's going to drastically increase your show rates, and it's going to also increase your closing rates in most cases. And then you can also add in here your meta pixel ID in case if you would want to, let's say, retarget all of the people who clicked on your calendar before, or if you want to create a lookalike audience from them, for example. And now we have payments. So you can actually also accept payments within GoHighLevel's calendar booking system. So if you're not doing a free strategy call or a free sales call, free consultation call, but let's say you are actually wanting to take on paid consultations or coaching calls, you can just simply connect Stripe to GoHighLevel and click on accept payments. And then you can choose the amount you want to charge for every given call, right? So let's say I want to charge $249 for every meeting. I can just put that in here. You can also accept partial payments. You can also enable coupon codes if you want to give out some coupons. So yeah, that's pretty much how it is. It's super simple to use, and obviously it can make your life a lot easier if you otherwise would want to take payments anyways to let people book calls. Then we have notifications and policies, okay? Now, this is where we are getting into some juicy stuff. This is where GoHighLevel gets way more advanced. You can obviously use GoHighLevel's automation features as well with their workflows, where you can get about as granular as you just want, with how you put them through the different CRM stages, all the different kind of automations that you can set up within GoHighLevel. So I'm not going to go too in depth into that. If you want to see, more videos about that, more videos about the workflows, let me know in the comment section down below. And also there's obviously some amazing creators as well on YouTube already covering all of that. But you can send notifications when an appointment gets booked. You can also do it in these two statuses, when it's still unconfirmed and once it gets confirmed. You can get alerts when an appointment is canceled, when it's rescheduled. You can send reminders to your people as well, and yourself even before the appointment. You can send follow-up messages. And the best part is you can completely customize all of these, right? So if I just enable this, I could completely customize the message. If you get really granular with this, this is how you go from being a, decent business to a top tier business. It's by optimizing these little things in your appointment setting and sales process and getting them to a point where, if you book a call, most of them show up to that, 80-90+% of the people show up to the call, and they not only show up, but they come in a way where they are already prepared for that meeting. They've seen marketing material, right, that gets them into a mindset where they are ready to buy on that call. This is how you get to that top echelon of business owners. So I would highly recommend you, once you are creating your calendar, even if it's a little bit of extra work, to go through all of this, customize all of these different features that you can have, because it's going to make a huge difference, okay? You have even more additional settings here that you can play around with. Even the widget's appearance, you can go ahead, customize again with logo. You can choose between two different styles if you want to use it as a widget. You can change the colors of it. You can even, preview whatever you have created. So yeah, there is just so much that you can do right here. Another like really important part I want to again emphasize is the form. So you really want to make sure that you actually go and like customize all of the questions that you are asking from people, because obviously that's how you can qualify the appointments before they even book in a meeting, is by having them answer very specific and relevant questions to your service that you are selling. And if you want to set up a custom form, you just come over here to sites. After that, you come here to forms, builder, and then you can set up a whole new form right here. You can either start from scratch or go from templates and put in like all the relevant questions that you want to ask as well in your booking form. And then you just save that. And then once you have that saved, then when you are actually, setting up all the stuff with the calendar, then just select that form that you just created, and then you can use the questions from there as well. And another thing I need to also highlight is that it's really important that you get your Google Calendar connected, or whatever calendar that you are using, your Zoom or Google Meets account, so that the booking system can work efficiently. It can check your availability in real time on your Google Calendar, let's say, and then also it can send out your Zoom links to the people who schedule. So to do that, all you have to do is go into your settings here on the bottom left corner. And then after that, you can come here to calendars, connections, and then you can see here, I can add a new Google Calendar, Outlook, iCloud, or even Calendly if I want to. So that's that. And then for video conferencing, you can see I have Google Meets connected, but I can also connect Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or again, Google Meets. So yeah, all of these things you can just set up right here. So I really hope that that gave you a good introduction to how to get started with this. If you haven't signed up for GoHighLevel yet, make sure you do so with the link in the description down below, where you can also get access to some amazing bonuses and over $1,000 worth of programs I used to sell in the past. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.